Lights, camera, action.
In a studio where local filmmakers talk to other filmmakers about the inside world of film.
Cut.
That's not the script. It. We'll fix it in post. Do you wonder how films are produced and what really goes on behind the scenes? Well, stand by. Filmmakers Kevin Mumphrey, Victoria V.A. Jones, and Carson Hype Ferguson explain all the details. Right here on It. We Will Fix It in Post podcast.
Over here, like. Well, most of the time we don't have the in studio guest, and then we'll have to do that in the future. But I don't know.
It's expensive though.
Yeah, the cameras like because we set them up every single time, and it's not our normal setup. And then we were thinking, oh well, we had to pull away from the wall, and then had to deal with all that stuff. So it's like,
Kevin, you gotta
a man bag. That's what it's called. Man,
immerse.
Man bag, goddamn.
Immerse.
Say what it said.
Time out, man. Why you gotta blame
It's a manny pack.
my man's literally just doing his job.
Living my life.
And in the moment he stood up,
I just noticed it.
This ain't none of your business. This ain't.
hey, you were the dude on the front lines that they're like, hey, Murph, look and see if they coming. And then you get shot and they're like, okay, they coming. They coming. Yeah, they coming.
Yeah.
Just stay in
But
the
this
trench.
bag, it was worth it.
I just noticed it. Okay, I just noticed it, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, they gave me this for free, and I was like, oh, no, I'm not keeping this. And then I'm like, I can put so much shit in here. So
Look, Kevin's like, it's very practical.
oh, it's so practical. I have this at work and everything. Is exactly what you? It is what it is. Mind your business. Don't worry about it.
It's a man purse.
Look,
Look. Purses be on your shoulders.
Look,
It's on my waist.
we came back from Germany, and I was in middle school, and we were still wearing the fanny packs.
Right.
And I remember this girl made fun of me. I took it, I slung it like this, and I ain't never worn one since. Never even thought about it, man. I was like, man, I hurt my feelings, man. She's like, oh, look at that. And she was snatching my dreams out the air too. And I was like, oh.
Well, my pops was never going on that stuff. He's like, that's a purse. He's like, Chicago, we used to beat niggas up. Just keep it stacked. And I used to be like I'm telling you, like, I'll never forget, man. Like,
You went so Chicago with this.
like, yo, like, hey, I'll tell you, like, so I was born in Chicago. I lived there for a little bit, but my dad raised a very Chicago household, and we visited every year up until I was about 16.
Oh man.
And so, but he didn't never play that country stuff. If he heard country words, we had push-ups. If he saw us doing country
Wow.
things, he corrected us.
Dang.
And then not only did he correct us, but we would have like a full conversation. Then we end up playing chess, and then we end up watching football. And then when you want to get up and pee, you got to come right back. Like that's the stuff that's
Dude, I'm tired of your daddy already. Like,
Wow.
Man.
All right, y'all
Man.
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh shit! All right, good here. You get the shot. All right, we will begin in 3, 2, 1. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Whenever you're listening, I thank you for doing so. I am Kevin Mumphrey, and this is Fuck It, We'll Fix It in Post. I'm here with my colleagues Victoria V.A. Jones
What's going on?
and Carson Hype Ferguson.
Yeah.
Today we have our first in-studio guest. I'm gonna just clap because I don't want to hit the applause button.
Oh yeah, don't hit none of
Because
those.
I don't know exactly what the button is, so I don't want to make it awkward because it could be babies crying if I hit it. But
Hey, it'll be fitting.
so we have the co-owner of No Flash Co., Jay Norman. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
I am great. So just want to start this off with how did your journey in film begin?
So I started with photography, and I learned that you can't really make a lot of money off of photography. So I started videography. Like, don't let them fool you. That whole
There's no money in still images?
no, not anymore.
Not a lot. No, it's not worth
Instagram has lied to us all.
It may have been money and still images before Casey Neistat made it too easy to vlog.
Okay.
Too easy to make everything a snippet of your life.
it. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just think
Yeah.
about it. Like before vlogging was a big thing. No one really cared about video as far as like on a microscopic level. So to the consumer, they were like, "Oh, I'll just take a picture of it.
Okay.
Let's take a picture of it." And then Casey was like, "Yeah, you don't need anything but your phone and blah blah blah." And everybody wants to see what you do every day. We don't.
We really do.
but
No.
but they show it
But somehow it's making money for some people.
for a lot of people.
Well, I mean, but you got to go a different route to get the money, though. It's like it's not just the thing; it's like a conduit to something else.
Right.
Like most musical artists don't make money off the music. It's just like to get you in the ecosystem.
So wait, the
Right.
jewelry and the
Most of that stuff's fake
The fake jewelry and the fake money.
fake
Well,
jewelry.
or rented.
Well, it'd be
Right.
it'd be rented. So it's like they go to Icebox, or they go to certain places, and they're
I thought he
Yeah,
said Ice
trending.
Spice. That's my
no, not her.
like. Wait, where are we going with this?
But they go to these places. They have custom pieces made for them that can be broken down anyway, and then they get to say, like, I got this from Icebox, and Icebox is like, yeah, we made that. This artist is popping, and we put jewelry on everybody that's on the come up.
Right.
So when you end up on the come up, you come holler at us. Enough sacrificial lambs, and they start making buku money because then people just come to them.
Hey, them payment plans, man. That's where the real
Yeah.
money is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you get somebody on the hook for like like about 182 payments.
Put it on a card.
I can't
Yeah.
imagine. This is why I can't be a rapper because I can't imagine having a car payment and a jewelry payment.
No, you go in and put the whole money down for the car.
Yeah,
ain't
you-
gonna have
yeah,
no
you pay for the
payment.
car, yeah.
So we keep the car, but not the jewelry.
Well, no, you pay for it, and it's instant equity almost because you own it is one flex, because it's probably a dope car, it's another flex, and because you never gonna drive it or have time to mess with it because they normally have like such a busy lifestyle, then eventually it gets sold for either more because it's Post Malone's Bugatti. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that means it's 500,000 more because it's Post Malone's Bugatti. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So- and
that
he-
is
he
the
never
only
drove it.
way I've ever heard a car gain value once you buy it.
No, like if you
Yeah.
get classic cars, like classic muscle cars,
Well,
and all
yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
and it'd be the most regular car to factory specs ever, and it'd be worth more than all them dunks and all that other stuff.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of times, like you devalue the car putting rims on it.
Yeah, my girl,
yeah.
my girl loves classic Mustangs, and if you come into a lot of money, you buy a Mustang for let's say $5,000. It's messed up though. You have it fully restored. It's now worth 80.
Just by restoring it.
Yeah, I mean, because you're not gonna find anything like it anymore.
Right.
And you got to think of the nostalgia. Like everybody makes the market. The nostalgia of it is the fact that a lot of them cats, when they was coming up, that was a dream car, and they never had the money.
Yeah,
And when they get the money, they go in and get the car. That's the first thing they go get. They go get
Facts.
something that they wanted their whole life, and they go and they get it and they keep it.
facts. Yeah,
But I want to bring back to the rappers though, because a lot of them dudes be leasing them cars, like the one cat that leased it for his girlfriend, and then it got repossessed.
Oh yeah.
Actually, there's like about 2 cats I can think of right now.
I mean, that's a hell of a way to break up with someone, though.
I'd be like, hey,
Hey,
it wasn't meant to be.
wasn't meant for you to.
yeah. I mean,
I'm not your type anymore. So that car ain't neither.
the car's being picked up right now as we speak. But
I'm not even mad about being repossessed.
yeah. But just to answer the question, like the only reason one of the main reasons I started filmmaking was because people loved the photos that I was doing, but we were shifting. When I got into it, it was at the shift of reels, shorts, and stuff like that. And so people were like, "So we love your pictures, but do you do any video?" And I'm like, "With a 5D Mark III." I'm like, "No." Like I don't, and I don't care to. And they're like, "Oh man, sucks. I had a $1,500 budget for a video." And I'm like, as a matter of fact, I do.
No.
You
No,
know,
what's
I
fun-
changed my mind. You know
Since
what
you
I'm saying?
mentioned it, I actually.
Since we brought it up, I mean, I'll be back in a minute.
So how long were you doing for photography?
So I bought my first camera in 2007, and it's kind of been like on and off for a long time. I shot cars the majority of my life, and I was the kid sitting and reading like DuPont Registry, Modified Mag, Super Street, Honda Tuning, while my mom was at Kroger. And so I always, we didn't never have a lot of money. We were never poor, but we never had we were just never just balling. We had all the newest game consoles. We had a decent sized TV, all the basic stuff. But it was never like, I never had J's on my feet all the time. I never had super dope clothes. So we were modest. We had money in the areas that mattered, and in
Right.
the areas that my father wanted to teach me, like it doesn't matter what you're wearing, it doesn't matter what your shoes and stuff like that. You got to invest in yourself and your brain and blah blah. So I just lost track of what I was saying. But
Happens all the time.
Yeah.
but pretty much, what was the question? It was pretty much when I start.
Yeah. So what I was asking is to basically ask, so the kind of converting from to photo to video.
Oh yeah.
So with your time for doing photography, did it make it kind of a seamless transition?
Yeah, I feel like if you're good at photography, then you should be pretty good at videography because it's all the same fundamentals. You know, you
Right.
have either iris or aperture, shutter speed or shutter angle, and then you have ISO, which kind of doesn't change. You have, you know, focal lengths and things of that nature, but you know, if you can do photography, you can do videography. You just have to. It's a different level of vision, I guess you have to say, because.
I personally think it's an easier transition because, you know, you're taking one frame versus many versus if you went the other way, then you're going from many frames to one. And that's probably one of the main reasons why I don't like to do photography. I like to play around, but I don't take any clients or anything like that because I'm like,
You don't want the pressure of it.
I can make it up in many frames.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, start out editing, but I can't make it up if it's just one picture. Like, what if I don't get the right shot? And I'm just like, and I'll be in my head too much. I know how I am. So.
Yeah, so I don't know. To me, it was easier. To me, it's I feel like taking photos is way easier than video, and it's primarily because of the editing section. But when I started photography, it was a 2 gigabyte SD card with a Nikon D40. So I had 45 pictures that I could shoot. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Right.
whatever was going to happen needed to happen in 45 pictures at 2 frames a second. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty much, I'm just saying, like, I had made many mistakes, missed many shots. But over that course of time with that equipment, I learned how to wait for that shot and be ready for that shot. So now with technology, I think my 1DX Mark III shoots 20 frames a second. I don't miss anything anymore. You can't miss anything anymore because it's just the technology is there. But doing video, you have to have a concept. You have to have the right equipment, the right lighting. You have to have somewhat of a story, and then you have to edit it together. You have to color grade it. You have to make sure the audio is good. You have to find a sound or music that fits the mood or whatever you're trying to tell, like whatever you're trying to portray to who's watching. Now that's filmmaking. If you're talking about social media stuff, then you have to find whatever's trending and whatever's happening right now, and then shoot it that exact same way. And if you have enough information about filmmaking, then you can do it. It doesn't matter what someone else does. You can normally make a replica of it as long as you have the proper equipment. But the primary reason why I believe that like photography is way easier than video, or why it translates to me personally, like I would much rather take pictures than take video, is because what I did, like the way I trained myself, I guess, or being broke, I learned how to wait for those moments. And so now that I'm not broke and I have decent equipment, I still know how to wait for those moments, but now the equipment makes it just way easier to catch it. Like if you're trying to catch that, you know, when the bride is about to be dipped, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you want to get that kiss. I'll just rifle off, a burst and capture that moment, that perfect moment. But when I was growing up, if it was the same moment, like I would have to wait for that moment when it came down, because I only got 2 frames a second.
Yeah.
And then hope and pray that I got it. Focus, the timing, the shutter speed, the ISO, all those things. Whereas with video, it's like you can like you said, you can fix it in post.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're there at the right time.
Right.
Right? You can fix it in post.
F it.
Yeah, fuck it, fix it in post.
Yeah. Like, but like every time I've been on set and somebody said that, it's been something that'll been so much easier in camera than going to post.
And sometimes you forget though.
Yeah, no, I got you there, but like I'm talking about the lazy moments where you're like, I just don't want to do it right now.
Oh.
And I've been like, look, it's gonna take us like 5 minutes to get this. Let's just do it. Oh no. And then that 5 minutes here cost you like 5 days here.
I get that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's been times to where, you know, you forget. Like you're in the middle of a shot, you're shooting it, and then it's the end of it and it's good, and you be like, oh man, I totally forgot to do this, or totally forgot to do that to the camera. We'll just have to fix it in post.
Or you're thinking about another element that's going on, like did I get that next everything set up for the next location, or is this actor going to show up? Because there's just so many elements that
I'm at that point. I don't care about that no more.
And we talked about it before we started recording about the like shooting in clubs.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was in a little like
you
lounge.
mean shooting video, right?
Yeah,
In clubs.
video
I
in clubs.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
photos
I just wanted.
Yeah, like
No, when
yeah.
I hear shooting in club, I think something.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you think
Come
that he
on,
would say
man.
something
Like,
that?
nah, man.
I
Like,
know
nah.
I'm not the only person.
Why? I
Like,
mean,
This is
come on.
Nashville, not Memphis. Okay? This is not Chicago.
Oh,
This is not
man.
Detroit. This is
oh
Nashville.
man.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
but I like, and it's really weird though too, depending on your clientele. Like the fair skinned people that I was working with before, I was doing something for a DJ buddy, and they're a little bit more melanated, right? And then don't ever trust anybody that tells you that doesn't know video about lighting. So I go in there and it's like straight. The most darkest skinned people that you could ever like find in a dark dimly lit
in a urban
nightclub. And it's like it's green and red lights all over the place, and I was like,
This is going to look like shit.
yes. And I'm gonna get blamed for it because somebody they were like, oh yeah, lighting's good, lighting's great. And
Fantastic for my iPhone.
I didn't even know that I could mess with parts of my editing program like that. And
You dug deep in there.
I made it up, but it was hard. And I was actually editing in the living room while they were waiting on me to finish. And I was like, I won't do that no more.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, never.
Yeah, that
So-
was rough.
So what was your first video project?
My first video project was for a high-end detail shop, and it was a 2020 SRT Hellcat Red Eye, and he wanted a promotional video that he can use for his ceramic coatings and paint correction. And so we shot that. I think I shot that with an EOS R and a 20 mil, and it was just a lot of. This is before I really understood like slow motion, 60 frames a second, 120 frames a second.
Yeah.
The camera wasn't really capable of that stuff anyway, or it is, but it was 1080, and so it was one of those things where it was like the client, clients always say, I want the best looking picture.
Right.
What's 4K? Like I want everything in 4K. You have those
Yeah.
clients where it's like they don't understand how it works at all, but they've heard keywords.
Yeah.
Right.
4K, slow mo, buttery smooth. Like
Buttery smooth.
They hear all these random words from like a Peter McKinnon or these different YouTubers or whatever, and it's like you're like, okay, cool, I got you. And so I'm shooting with a Weeble S, 20 mil and an EOS R, and I'm going around this car trying to shoot this stuff as smooth as I possibly can. I'm talking about I'm sweating. It's hot as hell in the building. The doors are closed. The car was just running, so it's exhaust fumes everywhere.
Oh my goodness.
The camera's not enjoying the low light scenes. It all came out good, and I still work with him to this day. And but that was the first thing I got to shoot. And at that moment, I was like, yo, I love this. This is lit. Like I need to learn how to make this easier, because I know that it's not like photos. Like I know that I'm missing something. And so
what was the biggest lesson you learned on that project when you did that project?
use 60 frames a second. Because essentially being able to speed ramp things creates emotion,
Right.
and that's what was kind of missing from, I think, that video. It was just me being as smooth as possible and warp stabilizing stuff, which makes stuff jello-y.
Yeah.
And it's harder to work with. It's more taxing on the computer I was using at the time. It was a lot. It was a big undertaking to impress a client that I really wanted to work with.
Yeah.
And I'm the type of personality that just dives in. I never say no to stuff, because I just don't believe in it. I believe it, even if I don't know what I'm doing. If I understand, like, if you guys say, hey, can you help me shoot this podcast? I've never shot a podcast before.
Right.
Like, not on this scale. but I wouldn't say no. I've never done it before. I'll do some research, learn more, and then I'll get back to you later. I'll come here with I know how to shoot video, and I will ask a bunch of questions, and I'll be watching and learning and reading. I might watch videos on how to use that board. Like, hey, what do y'all use? And you'll be like, oh, we use this, this, and this. And I watch, the company's videos on their products to learn how to use it. I just like to learn stuff. Like, I don't know. It sounds corny or whatever, but
no, that's not corny.
It gets you far though.
Yeah, it gets you real far.
Yeah, I mean, way further. That's really how we got linked up here, is because like Trent knew that I was associated with certain stuff. He saw a couple things that I did, and he started asking me questions. And he was thinking small scale, but I'm like, hey, if you're gonna be charging people, you need to have, it needs to visually match what you're like trying to charge them as well.
Right.
So
that's why I hate this whole every time I see a video on Instagram or YouTube where they're like, they got their phone out and they're like, look, I shot this video with a client's, house with my phone. So what? That's you. Stop telling people to do this, because they're not getting no $10,000, $5,000 client.
No.
Not with no phone.
Unless it's like some kind of gimmick or something like that, or
and
like promotional tool,
or it's their brand, because they did good on Instagram or YouTube, and now people know them for that.
Right.
And because there's one guy, he does, he'll make like these little videos, and he promotes. He says he does it with his phone, and like it looks smooth, and I'm like, 80% of that is editing.
Yeah,
a lot of editing.
I'm like, there's no way he's shooting it on the phone and it looks. Because I would practice with it. Because I'm like, oh, this kind of smooth. Let me see if I can do it. Yeah, this is editing. This is 80% editing.
It has to be.
That stuff is hard, man. Like to make like camera footage, like all of it look good. I mean, you could have splice stuffed in there, but like to make it all look good, like what was that movie Tangerine, where they shot it all on iPhone?
I heard of that. Who shot that? It was some big.
I can't even remember, but that like it was basically like a marketing, kind of gimmick for the iPhone as well as the film. Right. It's like, oh, the whole film was shot on. Man, they had to kit all that stuff out. And I got all kinds of gear, gimmicks, bells, whistles. I got phone gimbals, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I would still pull out the cameras over that, because I have more control. And then the post process, and I don't have to worry about the compressions and all that stuff too. I'm like, yo, that sounds like nice, like, attainable for everybody, but it's like golfers. How many people in the world gonna be golf. Scratch golfers?
I'll play golf, but it's
humble flex. Flex.
I mean, I'm not scratch. I think I play off of 10, so it's like I'm okay. I can hang with most people, but even that, like, pretty much like if they pitched the phone stuff for the dreamers. That's what it's for. Yeah. It's for the dreamers.
Like when I started noticing this, I was like, oh, this would be great, because it'll get more people like starting into filmmaking. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, I don't have the cameras and all this stuff. Okay, well, I'll just try something with my phone. And then I was hoping they'll be like, oh, we'll just grow from here.
No,
but now it's like,
no growing.
No, they just stay there.
Like if somebody shoots something with their phone and it turns out good, they think that, oh, I can just do this with my phone.
Or worse, they make money from it. Then it's like, definitely not.
But it goes to a certain extent. Yeah, you can make money with it, but you're only going to be doing certain videos or certain type of things with your phone. Now, when somebody comes to you with the big money, and like, well, what kind of equipment do you use? And they'll be like, oh, well, I have my phone.
They're going to look at you like you crazy.
Look, man, I went to SEMA, and I talked to one of the videographers that was shooting for the event that had been contracted. I guess SEMA uses a company, and that company has a bunch of different videographers. They gave them all red cameras.
Mm-hmm. It gave them red cameras?
Not to keep.
Oh, okay.
To use.
To use.
But, Lord,
but you know why? Because they're like, we shoot on red. Like, I don't care what you did before you got here. You could use your phone all day long. But we shoot on red, because that's the output that we put to the world. Yeah. So it's cool to shoot on your phone. It's fine. It's great. Really, it is that corny line of like, the best camera to have is the one that you have available.
Yeah.
But if you have the choice between a red and your phone,
I'm taking the red.
I'm taking the red. Yeah,
taking the red.
As long as you know how to use it.
Oh,
I'll figure it out.
No, because I'll figure it. That thing will be a brick if you like, because there's a lot of tricks to it now.
I mean, that's cool, but if you know how to use a camera, you can learn how to use a red.
I got you there, but like there's some people out there, they buy these expensive cameras don't learn the camera itself. They may know some tricks of the trade, but you just got to know the tricks of the camera too on how to maximize that camera for your eye.
Hey, but I'm okay with that because when they sell it used for
Uh-huh.
a great price, that's where I come.
That's
That's
what I'm talking
exactly
about.
what I was thinking.
No, that's what I'm talking about right there. Like for real. Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't gotten that deal yet.
What are you talking about? All my deals are that.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
like,
no.
I got 2 new cameras.
that you
Oh,
don't know about. Okay,
Oh yeah.
you
Like-
don't know
like-
about
All my deals like that.
Yeah,
too.
all my deals like that. I got 2 new cameras
that
out of
you-
all the
you
stuff
don't
that I
know
got.
about.
Oh, I'm certain.
Okay,
I
I'm
feel like
just
I only
saying.
know like 30% of the cameras he has.
I know the stuff that he does not use. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, I think I showed you the Excel spreadsheet.
yeah. I'm trying.
Yeah,
to
I knew
there's-
you was having a spreadsheet.
I need
haven't
to do that, man.
There's certain things
I need to do
that he has bought and he's told me about, and he hasn't used them.
you showed me 1 or 2 things
No, it's
things
more,
that
I'm trying to
like-
say
no,
it's just
he'll
more
show
than
me
one or two.
once and I've never seen it
Well,
again.
like the probe lens or even the stuff that I'm supposed to be doing a car video
the
for a
Laowa?
buddy of mine. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Like we're in here one day, like doing some test shots for a mock-up commercial we're gonna do, and like the car stuff, the peripheral to put on the car itself.
For the PPF?
It's used in conjunction with the that gimbal. Which one is it?
The Tilta Hydra?
Yeah. The Tilter Hydra system.
Yeah, that thing is lit.
It's nice.
It's way better than me being out the back of the truck.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I've been on the top of a car shooting a music video. The person was driving and I was sitting on the trunk of the car, and they had to go real slow while I was doing this right here.
Yeah.
It's not fun. It's
This
not
thing-
fun.
Like
So
when
in
you
the
see
fu-
someone
in the future,
doing it,
get a van. You use a van. What are you doing on the trunk?
Well, that's all the only thing I had at the moment. So I had to use what I had to use. You know what I'm saying? Nobody had a van, so
that's
you know.
Hey, so we need an insurance sponsor for those very moments right there.
because this has been a great spot to put an
Yeah.
insurance commercial in.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Because it
Well,
looks
I didn't
fun
fall-
when you see it on
I
camera.
didn't fall off.
No.
So hey,
But
kudos to the driver, Clarence. Kudos to you.
kudos to you for living through that.
Man.
'Cause,
I'm telling you, I've been in the back of the car with a harness on and been scared sometimes, depending on how fast we had to stop or how fast they accept. Some people don't get it. Some people just be like, they just be driving. But
Yeah.
that's creepy. And
Yeah.
you're looking at the ground and you're doing 60 and it's like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
man, like I will, like if I stood up from that, I would be missing a lot of skin.
Oh my goodness.
Because 60 don't feel fast when you're driving.
No,
but
no.
seeing like, oh, okay, this ain't gonna work.
I ride motorcycles and I know
Oh,
anything over 30 can
Yeah.
kill you.
Oh,
I mean, under that too, but legitimately, like if you fall off of something doing 50 miles an hour and you don't know how to roll or you don't have the right equipment on, man,
Yeah. Oh yeah. You
Ah,
got
yeah.
messed up.
man, good luck.
now you've done weddings, right?
I've done some weddings. I've got another one coming up soon as far as videos related. I've shot like about 5 weddings.
So now, do you enjoy the experience of shooting weddings? 'Cause
I love weddings, bro. I
now,
love weddings.
what is it about shooting weddings that you love?
Photography of weddings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The video of weddings has been it's ultra stressful because of like I've only been a part of the shooting of weddings. I'm shooting one on the 12th. But when you're a part of it, there are so many moving pieces. And it's all has to do with people more than anything.
Yeah.
We need to get this person here. We need to get this person there. This person needs to be dressed. You know, this person's sick. They're not feeling too good. We got to reschedule for that. All right, we're losing sunlight. Where is this person at? Oh, your makeup's not good. Like it's all kind of weird stuff happens in those moments when you're talking about those videos you watch and it's like this dream, beautiful,
Right,
venue and
Yeah.
vehicle and location. That is stressful.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's stressful.
And then if you don't get the right moment or something like that, you know what I'm saying, or if you miss the right moment when it comes to video, that's
It's
a big
over.
thing.
Over.
It's OV. Like if you're on the side of a hill, the wind is blowing, sun is setting, you got leaves going on the side, and for some reason it's not in focus, and you shot it 3 times and each time it's like hunting or something like that, or you didn't use manual, you know what I mean? Like if there's anything wrong,
Right.
and the couple is waiting for that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was magical to them. They'll never forget that. But the only place they'll ever see it again is in their head.
Yep.
Right.
Because
right.
you might not be able to salvage it. So
That was depressing, but
No, I mean,
you're
it's-
absolutely right.
No,
but
it's the truth, especially like on a video stuff. Like, say if you have an issue with the not the choreographer, who's the event planner.
the
What-
yeah,
If-
planner.
If you have a problem with the wedding planner where they're not giving you all the right information, you're over here when you're supposed to be over there,
Right.
And now you got to hustle or whatever, and now you might have had the chance to make up some of that shot.
Right.
Now you didn't get it, and it's your fault.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's common.
Yeah.
Because the event planner is doing 6 things at once as well, too.
Or you be doing battle with the photographer or photographers,
Yeah.
and they be all in your shot. Like what's it, what should I say? They all in the
all
video.
in the video.
And then you got your bridezillas, you got your guys that don't even want to be doing this.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
like, this is dumb. And then of course, between locations and like stuff like that, stuff can go wrong. And some people are understanding and they're like, oh, you know what? It started to rain that day. It's okay. It's not a big deal.
Some people do not give a fuck.
And some people are like, you should have brought an awning for us, or,
Yeah.
or whatever. Or, you know what I mean? Like, and so I've seen some goofy stuff.
Yeah.
The photography side is beautiful, but the video
So-
stuff, you got to nail the video.
Yeah.
So, let's say pre-production of a wedding. Like, so what would all go into the pre-production of a wedding you're doing?
So within the pre-production, first off is making sure the talent is ready and they understand what the objective is. They understand what the emotion is. And sometimes that can be difficult depending on like their religion and stuff like that, if they can or cannot see each other in that dress beforehand. Or even if sometimes you shoot that video portion after it's already been finished. Like you've already done the ceremony, all that stuff's already happened, but it was a special location that they wanted and they couldn't do it because of weather or timing or anything like that. So when it comes to pre-production of a wedding, it's more or less working in conjunction with the bride and groom, the potential car rental company for maybe a classic car or an exotic car that they want in the video, and then the venues that you're going to shoot at. So, and then if you need a permit to shoot at a specific park or things of that nature. But it's not too difficult as far as the pre-production if you have a team. Really, you have to rely a lot on your team with the pre-production. One person in charge of dealing with the client, one person in charge of dealing with the location, the venue, make sure everything's straight there, and then yourself being in charge of potentially talking to the coordinator, and anyone else you need to bring on board.
Now, it's one thing you brought up that maybe a lot of people may not realize, and I didn't even think about this, that if they're shooting a wedding at a certain park, that you would have to check into permits.
Right.
Because you would think like, well, I'm just doing it for their wedding, that this wouldn't be an issue.
Sometimes people book that time in the park where you're trying to shoot. That's never happened to me, but I've seen that. Where it's like, oh, no, we've got a birthday party going on. Well, this is for a wedding. Don't care. This is my son's 5th birthday. And so we rented this area of the park for that. So I'm sorry, but you can't shoot here. And then depending on that type of personality, they may stick to that. And some people are like, oh, go ahead, man. Yeah, it's beautiful. Can we watch? You know, it just depends on that situation. And then also, like, depends on how extravagant the wedding is or how much they pay for the shoot. You may actually have to travel somewhere to do it. Like, you legit may have to travel to Georgia, like this place called Rock Mountain in Georgia. And a lot of people shoot at the top of that. Exactly.
Or even think about those destination weddings,
Right.
Where you got to pack up,
All that equipment.
and Delta just lost like I don't know, like
Bruh.
some of your sound equipment or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, yo,
Yeah, you better hope that wherever you go, you can buy something to
Right.
supplement that, because you may it's on a time constriction. You're like, I've got to get this stuff. Period. Is a Best Buy nearby? What do y'all have camera shops here?
And depending on like a place like Atlanta would probably be a lot easier to get this stuff than, let's say, North Dakota.
Wisconsin,
Fiji.
yeah.
Like, cause like one of the film groups I'm in, whatever, some of the big time guys in there, they were actually like looking for somebody to take over some of the destination wedding stuff. And you talking about like, starting at 2,500.
Ooh, that's
And,
too.
and then they're like, all right, we are actually gonna mail the stuff to the location. We actually have a person that's going to intercept whatever it is, and we're gonna hold it here, and we'll let you know. And that's how deep they get into it, because they want to make sure everything's good, and you still have time before it gets there.
Right.
But that's the big dogs right there, though.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like once you get to that point, you've had that mistake happen once or twice, and it's like
no,
never.
you learned from somebody else's mistake. Hopefully, it wasn't you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because that could be the death nail in your business.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if it is, then whoever your client is has some massive clout to shut you down.
Completely.
But nowadays,
Like-
that's a big thing too.
Like,
I mean, like, but if you think about it though, like one person saying like something really, really bad or egregious on, like social media, that could be enough for word of mouth for it to like take off, and it might not even be like something legitimate. Really, it may just be like, oh, they're like a bridezilla or something.
Yeah. So has anybody ever came to you with this outstanding idea, but their budget was very low?
That's all the time. That's all the time. I don't like. In the beginning, it messes with you. You're like, man, no, I ain't doing that, man. This stuff costs too much money, and like, and like I'm gonna put in 10 hours of editing this, 12 hours of editing this. You know what I mean, like, no, like the budget starts at this, but then you realize eventually that, like, wrapping back around to the cell phone footage, people have an unrealistic expectation.
Yeah, they do.
For how much something costs versus the work that goes into it. And some people truly just believe that I can
just
do that
point
too.
and shoot,
Yeah, I can
and
do
it'll
that too.
magically happen.
Yeah.
I mean, if it looks easy, it is easy, right?
No, definitely not.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that though. That's another thing. Like, I stopped talking to clients while I'm shooting, because the moment they feel like it's too easy because you're good at your job
Yeah,
Yeah.
is when they're like, "Why did I pay you $2,500
Yeah.
for this? Like,
Yeah.
we shot the shit the whole time. It came out great, but like, why did this cost $2,500?
Mhm.
Like, just because you're good at something,
then
doesn't
it
mean-
becomes it's just a video.
Right.
exactly. Yeah,
Right.
it's tough.
Like, go ahead and try it with your phone, see what happens.
I love to see it because I'm leaving. Just post it somewhere and I'll watch it. I promise.
The funniest thing, I don't know if you ever had this, and I would like to know if you had this, but I had a photographer buddy of me was shooting a wedding, and he said like the uncle was going through with his cell phone right next to him and trying to duplicate the images.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, like I actually had to go to the groom and be like, yo, like this is really like kind of messing me up. Can you tell him to stop?
Yeah.
They got the briefing before, but this dude was like, whatever.
Well, I'm a very like live and let live person. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, it takes a lot. Anybody that knows me, anybody that is watching this that knows me, they know like it takes a lot to bother me. And so to me, it happens all the time. People coming up beside you. I hate it the most when, whether it's video or photo, when someone wants to take a picture or shoot a video of your framing while you're shooting it.
Oh yeah.
That's the worst. You ain't never had that happen where it's like, all right, everybody, we're going to come in here, and on 3, we're all going to jump, and like for a wedding, we're all going to jump and, say congratulations or whatever it is. And then 2 people come with their cell phones like, okay, but I want to do it one time for me, and then one time for, like,
okay,
ma'am,
yeah, I
ma'am,
get
I'm
you.
dowhen my job. Like,
Right.
I need you, like, when I walk away and begin to, like, regather my stuff, you can shoot it again all you want. But
And I
need you-
imagine at a wedding that happens a lot.
yeah, and then you got to think the reason it's frustrating is because everyone's supposed to be looking at you.
Yeah.
But children and people who don't know what's happening, they're looking at,
Whoever they connect with.
and then they're like, the people at the wedding, the bride and groom are like, oh, my grandmother was looking, where was she looking? She was looking at your uncle
Yeah.
and his iPhone
Right.
6. Like, she was like, that's what was happening. I asked him to leave, but, he just stood there and looked at me. So I left it be.
One of the funniest things is I was doing a wedding video wise for a family member, and they had posted that, hey, no photos, videos for anybody else.
Smart.
And like they're trying. I have one of those, like, big dollar video camera
Yeah.
in my hand, and they're trying to hand me their cell phone to take a picture.
Oh, man.
And I'm like,
Oh,
no,
man.
no. And then I'm like, no. You're in front of the wall that the photographer, you can't even take a picture because the photographer is still busy right there. No, let the photographer take the picture. They're paying money to the photographer. Let him take the picture.
Right.
I don't care that you want to post it on Facebook right now. No. Do this. And they're like, oh, you can't take a picture? Like, no. No. I'm doing video. I'm not taking no pictures.
And sometimes you got like a flow cam on you and everything with a ready rig above your head, and you've got a big 7-inch monitor here, and like you're holding this rig, and they're like, "Can you take a video?" And you're like, I mean, yeah, why not? Just let me take this vest off. You can hold this vest after I hook it onto you and everything, and then I'll take your video, and then we'll take it all off of you again and put it back on me as I sound.
Man, you see, it's kind of look like I got a lot going on right now.
Kind of busy. You got a gimbal in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, but it's just that thing nowadays where, you got to be nice to everybody when they're paying you.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is crap, but you know, like that's what it's portrayed as.
But you hear that? The customer's always right.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I've had like, I don't badmouth anybody. I'm not gonna say any names, but I've had a client, and me and that client are not working together anymore. But when that client told me that they didn't want to continue, I was so happy.
Oh man.
I was so, because I manage a lot of clients. I'm trying to make it very discreet because I would never assume that person watches this, but I manage media for a lot of people, not a gang of people. Like, I'm not CNN or nothing like that, but you know, I'm not. But for in the local area, like I manage for a good amount of people, and everybody has a certain expectation whenever they work with me because they see what I do before. It's normally like word of mouth stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
I started working with this client, man, and I started getting messages at night about reels that, you know, and I'm just like, bro, if you don't get off my phone, like if you don't get off my phone, bro, all these other people I work with, no one ever sweats me about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They always get what they want. Everybody's normally happy. But some people, he would not leave the control side of it. Mm. He refuses to leave the control because he's, in his mind, it's like, I'm paying you, so I own you right now.
Yeah.
Not 24/7.
Right.
But some people feel like that.
Some people feel like that. They're like, I'm paying you.
Right.
Like
they think they have you on call.
Yeah.
Nah.
On call money
so
is a different kind of money.
Oh yeah.
Hey, so when they were like, no, you know, I think we're gonna move with this other person, I was like, oh man, that sucks.
So you've never had to drop somebody, a client?
No, I usually work through it.
Oh man,
Like, my pop's like, man, he always told me, man, like, you know, whatever it is, if it sucks, then finish it faster.
That's a good.
That's a nice way to put
That's a
it.
nice way to put it.
If it's trash,
Make that
finish
money.
it faster. Yeah.
Hey, so
Make that money quicker.
So do you think he would be sympathetic to the Starbucks person?
We're not doing that.
Oh,
no.
okay. All right. Never mind.
Nah.
I'll tell you afterwards.
Yeah, you gotta tell me. Yeah.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
I'm normally a very sympathetic person.
To an extent.
I'm trying.
To an extent.
I want to be sympathetic. That's not even important. We're not talking about that. So, man, we lost my train of thinking.
Man.
As far as it's kind of a photography question involving weddings. So, when we take the like after the wedding and those like the bride groom photos and like the family photos, do you have kind of like a because everybody have their own kind of little way of doing it? Do you have yours?
Not in particular. I think that I've been lucky because the people that I've worked with have been very cooperative, very happy, like everyone, and just excited about the day. There was one wedding I went to, bro, where the bride was walking around checking on everyone.
Oh,
everyone, bro. The people serving food. She checked on the DJ. She checked on me. She checked on the people doing security at the door because she was just so like, bro, she was just so happy that it was her day.
Oh yeah.
Like,
that was never going to be a guy. there's never going to be a guy in this situation.
No.
That
The husband
happy?
was chill. He was chill, but she just had that bubbly, happy personality.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then the next wedding I did was they were younger. They were in their mid-20s. And they were like best friends. So everything that we did with them, they were like goofing around, shooting the shit, dapping each other up, wrestling and shit. I'm like,
Now imagine for
great.
like video and everything. That's like you can get a lot of great shots
yeah,
out of something.
it was
like that.
awesome, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I've gotten lucky because I remember there was one story that was circulating for a while of a photographer that I think he had been there for like 8 hours shooting, hadn't eaten or done anything. And when it was fun, everybody finally sat down to eat. There was really no pictures to take at that moment. They told him, "Don't touch the food."
Oh wow.
I mean, if you Google it, like photographer scraps job because he couldn't eat at the event, it was huge. It was everywhere,
I think I've heard this.
I have heard that one.
bro. But I've been lucky to not be at those types of weddings. So lucky. Every time I go to like, "Oh, did you eat?" I'm like, I'm working right now, and she's like, "Oh, well, put that down. Go get something to eat," because they're just happy that it's their day. So I don't even want to be bothered, honestly, with the other wedding types.
I went to a workshop with filled with people who did photography and video for weddings, and most of their stories were not like yours. It was more like the one you was talking about. It was more like that. Like they don't want you eating. And there's one guy, and was maybe thinking the question earlier was he said like there's a point where you kind of have to like take control of the situation. Yeah. When you want to get all the things. So he said after the wedding. So okay, all right. So this is what we're doing right now. Don't nobody leave. Close the door. So he had to close the door. He said, look, first we get the bride and groom, then the mama come in, then another person's family come in. So he gets them all, and it becomes one big photo. Then he's like, good, I'm through with you. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all want to do. Yeah. He said, look, you got to do it immediately because them folks are scattered all over the place.
I'm going to keep it a stack. Like, I think my job would have been easier when it came to those particular shots if I would have just taken charge. But I just kind of go with the flow, and for some reason it just works out. I don't know. Maybe I'm just lucky. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like I haven't ran into that client yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would assume that that's a pain in the ass, like for real. Like,
the stories I heard like they're always like 6-8 hours.
Yeah.
Sweaty and they all sounded horrible. I helped out on one wedding, and I'm pretty sure I lost like 3 pounds that day.
I feel like the one that I'm doing now is with a friend of mine, and I feel like because this is gonna be like a production, this is gonna be like one of those crazy, they got a rental car, they got doves they're releasing, all kind of stuff.
Oh,
it's gonna be stressful.
You got to get the doves.
It's gonna be stressful, and so this is that first big stressful one, and so I think that it's gonna change my view of it after this.
So by the time we air this, he's like, "Yo, I'm done with weddings." I'm sticking with cars, dude.
I'm not trying to be negative. I just feel like in order to get what I saw him send me as a sample, it has to be organized. It has to be like everything needs to be meticulously planned out.
So how is your planning for this one you're about to do is different than other weddings you've done?
Well, we have an entire shot list. We have a location list. Luckily, we're not going anywhere crazy. We're both shooting on the same camera, same format. And we have a separate lighting person and a separate audio person.
Yeah,
which makes it a little bit easier.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
If you are in charge of those things as well too, it's hell.
Oh yeah, because you got to manage this, and then hopefully your focus is there, but you got to make sure the sound's good.
Right.
Yeah.
And the DJ might have did something and knocked out the cord.
Yep.
I'm like, yo, it's too much to go wrong.
It is much easier to have a sound person and a lighting person because that's their forte. Like
especially one that you can trust that it's just muscle memory for them.
Of course, I know how to do, the basics of lighting and audio, but there's somebody who's more advanced in it than I am, so they know what to do and what not to do. When the only thing I have to worry about is this over here. So it's
to me, it's also a thing of equipment. Like I can tell that if I called you to do audio, right, or I called you to set up a podcast, then you're gonna come with your equipment ready, and your equipment and you're ready. If you come with an Airy Sky panel and, different soft boxes and C-stands, you have all your lighting equipment ready, and that's your that's your thing. You and the DP can get together, look at the frame and what you all are picturing and imagining, and light it together. They're doing their own thing. And then I'm making sure that lenses, batteries, cards, I'm making sure that everything equipment-wise is ready for the shoot, and that our locations are good and our talent is ready. The audio guys, he has all of his equipment. He normally has like a big sling, and he's holding it, and he has like six or eight channels of audio, and then he's linked in with the DJ already. He's also linked in with the sound that's at the church and stuff like that. But when those things are, well, you don't even have to worry about them. Like it makes it a ton easier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
You can focus on the few things that you got to focus on, and it's less stressful.
Which is still a lot.
It's still a lot.
It's a lot,
it's
but
still a lot.
Yeah.
When you ain't got to deal with audio and a lot of other stuff, it feels a lot less of a lot. So it's you're doing a better job at it because you got less weight on your plate. Like I can distribute this stuff out.
Yeah.
So
that's the biggest thing. It's like it should be pretty good because the load is distributed. So I'm excited to be a part of it and see all the moving pieces, but I'm gonna be really interested on how, because we're not editing it either. It's going to he's gonna be editing it with another guy, and so
this is really distributed.
So I'm super happy.
Oh yeah.
I just go shoot,
Man. That's,
and
we love those
my
things.
card and bounce.
Yeah, I love stuff like that because I don't want to edit unless I absolutely have to.
Well, I use an editor now.
That's nice. That is nice because you have a vision, and then like you plan it kind of. Well, you have to be able to articulate it to this other person,
Right.
and then like be able to like from that rough cut, and hopefully you got it close the first time, to where you don't have to like go too much into detail, like to basically make a second rough, like super rough cut, because now you're just like eating time now.
Yeah. Yeah, I've pretty much tried to do everything myself, and it only works for so long until
you're
something
right about
slips.
that. Yeah.
And whether it's you slip on editing time with a client,
Yeah.
or the quality's not the same, or they had something else in mind and you didn't give them that, so now you have to go back and do it again. Or for me, like a lot of people don't even really think about managing the work-life balance.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's another thing, because I feel like if your home life is messed up, it's really hard to be creative.
Yes.
Yes.
It's really hard to be creative.
Yes.
And so when you go to a client, you just be like, I just want to shoot whatever you want to shoot and just leave, man. Like because you're trying to catch up. It's like you're trying to play catch up on a never-ending wheel. So that's why I ended up sourcing out help.
Now, like you built a business for yourself. So, like, what point did you feel like I was good enough to make this my business?
Well, I still have a full-time job as well too. So I do, but so I manage social media for a car dealership, and my job is to drive the cars and make dope content.
God bless.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, no meetings, no SOPs, no, no performance checks. That's my job is to
Drive and shoot.
post,
That's what I'm talking about.
and tag, and try to make something viral.
Man.
So it's
Yeah.
I can't even call it a job. I'm really blessed. I feel like I'm really happy to do it. I'm really happy that I do it. So it's right now like it's not the biggest source of income, but it's consistent. But while I'm at that job, I still go shoot other stuff because I have that
Right.
flexibility.
Yeah.
So I say if I get 2 or 3 more clients to manage their social media, I'll definitely have to step away from the full-time job, because I just really won't be able to give. To me, I always think like the moment I can't give 100% to that,
Yeah.
I need to let it go, so that way someone else can have an opportunity to give 100% to it, and I can focus on my business.
Yeah. Shout out to him for not quiet quitting. That new trend.
Oh, that is the
Basi-
thing.
Basically, where you do nothing at the job that's paying you the most.
yeah.
That's wild,
Yeah.
man. I'm like, yo, if it's that bad, just step away.
Just quit, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
someone else would love that job.
Right. Right.
Oh, a lot of
Somehow,
people.
some way. Oh no, you'd be surprised. The guy before me, no offense to him, but if you're not a car guy, it's a different vibe.
Yeah.
It's just a job. It's just your job. You know what I'm saying? Just like my mother hates cars. As far as she'll drive one to work every day. But she gives no shits about nothing on that bad boy. She starts it. She turns on the heating and cooling, you know, puts it in drive, goes to work. She turns it off. She puts gas in it. That's it. It's a lot of guys like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That know how to take pictures, but don't give a damn about anything else.
Yep.
So we just got a Plaid at our dealership, a Tesla Plaid. And I don't know if y'all have ever experienced 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds.
Absolutely not.
Never.
But it'll make you sick. It's so fast. It'll make you vomit almost. But I love it.
That sounds like a great commercial for that car.
But I love it. And so for me, it's like, you know, when I take pictures of the cars and shoot videos and make reels and reviews, you know, the dealership's like, we love it because we can tell you love it.
Right.
It's different. It's a different feeling to it. Yeah, I took one of the salesmen there on a ride in the Plaid because he was like, "Oh, I've driven in plenty of Teslas. Like it's fast.
Yeah.
Like, they're fast. I'm not shitting you. It's fast, but it's a Tesla. Like who cares?
Right.
Yeah.
And I've driven Hellcats. I've driven Hennessy, Gladiators, Vipers, Huracans, 488s. There's nothing like a Plaid. I don't give a shit what anybody says. There's nothing like that. As far as a stock vehicle, maybe like a Bugatti Chiron or something like that, like something
luxury
that
vehicle.
normal people will never drive.
Right.
And so he got in the car, man, and we go. I'm like, we're getting merged onto the interstate, and we let the car in front of us get all the way down the ramp. It's a long ass ramp. I'm all right. I'm not gonna not tell you when I'm gonna floor it, but I'm gonna floor it. Okay? He's all right. Cool. Go ahead. I floor it, and it slams you in your seat, and you can feel all your organs. You feel everything sucked back into your spine area.
Oh man.
And look, afterwards, he just laughs and laughs, and he's like, "Oh my god, oh my god! Like, can we do it one more time?" And so on interstate, we're doing 65, and I swear, man, when you hit the gas, we were up to 100 like that. I mean, like that.
My anxiety would go nuts.
So, some people do have a bad experience though. Like, what is it? I know somebody I used to work with. He got a was it the what's the motorcycle? The Hayabusa?
Oh yeah, Hayabusa.
He got a Hayabusa, and he's like he's not a big man, you know, like, so he's a little bit light. And he said like he hit it, and then he could feel himself like almost like he was getting
raising
lighter.
up, yeah.
And then he's like,
I had to feel it this way.
He slowed down, and he's like, I mean, just had a panic attack.
Yeah.
And then like got rid of the bike the next day. He's like,
that would have been me.
And he rode sports bikes a lot, but he's like, yo, that was just too much. I don't trust myself with that.
Yeah, so I rode I think it was a 2016 CBR 1000 RR, the Fireblade. It was like fast as hell, track bike, launch control, ABS, shit's I'd never seen on a bike. Ooh. Right, we're on the interstate. Well, I'm on the interstate on the bike. It's a friend of mine let me borrow. He's a barber. And he was like, just be careful because it's
just be
fast.
careful.
Like
famous last words.
It's fast. And I'm like, so I get on the interstate. I'm doing 65. It's cold as hell. Like it's like the middle of November, but it was cold as hell. And a Camaro pulled up beside me, and he like kind of pulled off. You know, probably got to about 100. And I just this is in fifth gear. I dropped from 6th to 5th gear. And when I tell you, like, it scared me. Like I had rode on plenty of different bikes, but it scared me how fast it picked up. And I realized, like, this is how you die on a bike.
Yeah.
You get too comfortable on something like this, and then one day you come around a turn wrong or whatever it is, and you're gone. The last thing you remember is seeing maybe the sky and then the concrete and then something else, and then it's over.
I mean, like you know, where 65 North, where it like splits, like past Trinity Lane.
Yeah. Like
anytime it gets a little warm, man, and people start acting up on the bikes, where it starts like opening up to like the 4, 5, 6 lanes.
Yeah.
and I'm like, man, a couple times like somebody almost took off my mirror, and I'm in my SUV, and I'm like, man, please don't crash.
Yeah, they do.
Please don't crash.
It's on purpose.
And I'm like, but one
that's
dude,
good to know.
One dude I saw, I don't know how he stayed up. Yeah, I was like, man, please don't crash, because like I don't have nowhere to go. I'm probably gonna run this guy over. Like if he falls down, because it's so congested right here, like he's gonna get ran over by me or the car next to me. And I'm like, please don't fall down. Like this dude, like he gets like weird angle, and it's like shuddering.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, that's bad. Like when the front wheels start shuddering, and
Yeah.
you're going that fast.
It's called tank slapping.
Tank slapping.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the bar, the bars are like this, and you're leaned over.
Yeah.
Whenever the front wheel loses that control, it slaps the tank, the gas tank. It's called tank slapping. And the main thing you have to do is just hold on, and not freak out. You have to hold on and tense up, because eventually it'll stop slapping and it'll go back to straight as long as you're going. But the moment you try to correct or overcorrect, that's how you flip it.
Yeah.
So whenever you tank slap, it's like it's scary, bro. Let me just tell you, it's scary.
Oh, it sounds very much so.
Oh yeah.
Because you don't have control at that point.
No, you're going in whatever direction, and the wheel it's just slapping back and forth. And what I mean like it's happening so fast, like you can barely tell how fast it's going, but it's like, and then eventually it'll smooth out, but you just have to keep riding it out.
That's why I want to ride bikes.
It's an experience, though. You should
Oh.
try it.
Oh, I've done it
You should
once.
give it a shot one day.
My grandfather rides bikes. He has like a whole motorcycle club and everything. So I rode with him once. Completely skipped this side of the family. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
No, just be like Meek Mill, man. Ride your dirt bike.
Nope.
He took L's all that year.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Man.
my brother-in-law had a bike, man, a yellow CBR when I was 16, and we rode on the back of it. And I think he was trying to scare me, but I like going fast. I like racing. And we were booking it, man, through traffic and everything. And we get off the bike, and he's like, "Oh, so what'd you think?" I'm like, "That was awesome."
Oh yeah, he's hooked now.
He said, "Oh, you weren't scared at all?" I was like, "Man, that was dope, man. What you mean? Like, that was awesome." And that was the moment for me. And my dad rode bikes, so he would always tell me about it. You know what I'm saying? Like riding dirt bikes and 250s and cafe racers in Chicago. I had to know what it was. I got a bike still now, but I just don't ride it that much anymore. I don't have no time. So,
Hey, booked
Find
and busy.
time to ride
Booked
it
and
again.
busy.
yeah.
Now, to wrap this up, I wanted to just ask you a final question. Why do you love what you do?
I love what I do because of. It's hard to explain. I love what I do because I've always dreamed about doing it. I wouldn't say it's one particular reason. It's not like because I love the equipment or because I love the people. It's just the overall thing of being able to do it, and meeting people and seeing that look on their face when you give them that final product. The people who actually react, not the clients that don't care.
Yeah.
But they're like, "Oh my God, this is amazing! This is great." After you just spent 10 hours editing and you don't even really care for it because you're like, "Damn, I wish I would have. I just would have
Yeah.
did this, or maybe a little slow mo of this would have been like a little bit better, or I should have graded this a little bit better." We destroy ourselves
Yeah.
Right.
over our
Right.
work, and someone else looks at it and goes, "Man, that's the dopest shit ever! I can't wait." Like one of the dudes I do that owns a detail shop, I make the most simple video just to get it out for his media. It looks good. It's not bad, but it's easy to do. And he's like, "I fucking love it, bro." He's from Latvia. Shout out, Giannis. He's from Latvia, and he's like, "I fucking love it, bro. It's so dope, bro. It's so dope, bro. Bro, we gotta do some more stuff, bro." Like, he just be so excited, and I think it's the excitement and teaching people how to do it is the things that I do it for. Like,
can
that's
feel
why I
that.
love it. Because if it was about the money, I could become a mechanic. I have an IT degree. I could just go back to IT. It's a gang of shit you can do to make a lot of money.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
And I feel like, it just came to a point where I was kind of lost. Like, I knew that I wanted to do something. I just didn't know what it was.
Right.
And when I got back into photography, I was like, yeah, I'm going to stick with this.
It
And then when
felt right.
Yeah, when I started shooting video, I was like, yeah, this is dope too. Like, I'm just gonna do both. I'm gonna just do these, man, like, and just keep on going. And then it started to turn more and more into a business when you get around the right crowds. And I was like, oh shit, like this is how it feels. This is how it feels to be a professional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can work for a big company, right? And you could be a HR associate, and people ask you at dinner, "Well, what are you?" I work in HR. So, are you a professional at HR? Kinda. Me and my 20 other desk mates are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
but it's not
Right.
many people that do what we do
Right.
with the intent of doing it because you just love doing it.
Mhm.
So many people chase clout nowadays that I don't really meet many people that are like, yo, I love just shooting video. I love just taking pictures. I just love just doing it.
Yeah.
They-
Kudos to that.
I think that I would have hit that, but I don't know where the applause is.
I mean, you can
So,
try. You want to try?
Let,
You want to
I
try?
hit the baby crying.
do we have a baby crying?
I don't know. You still?
No. Okay, that's all.
Hey, it fit.
Oh my goodness!
The yellow one.
Everybody in the comments was like, shut up, it's for the money. You know you do it for the money.
Let's try to see. There we go. Yeah, I hit the.
There we go.
Man, you tripping, man. You tripping.
There we go.
I always hit one of those. Now it's hit the wrong one. We really got to put like some stickers on these or something.
Or you can just memorize
It's time
it.
for
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
But what's the dynamo? The dyno? I got it at the house. Like I
Oh
got
yeah,
a
the
bunch
little
of
thing. I know what you're talking about.
I got a bunch of Rode mic goes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I had to label them.
Yeah.
I had no
I
choice
mean,
but to label
we
them.
can do that. You know what I'm saying?
We should.
I think it was like $20 at Walmart.
Well,
Come
they
on,
got
bro.
the little cards or whatever. Like we can do a grease pen if you really need to do that. But
Oh, I just
It's
need,
on the computer,
I just need
too.
like the ones that don't hit.
or when we're doing our sound check, Kevin could press
Just
the
hit
button.
Right.
button.
And
Yeah,
just
yeah,
figure
yeah.
out which one.
You know,
is which,
just
you know what I'm saying?
throwing that out there.
Or keep,
So,
keep the happy ones near you and the bad ones away from you.
So we're going to end it on here. Thank you for taking time out of your day to speak with us.
Hey, I appreciate it, y'all. I've been
Thank
sweating
you.
and shit in this bitch.
Hey, listen.
I'm like,
Do we?
I don't know why, but I've
This-
been
I mean,
perspiring.
it does kind of feels like you're being investigated a bit, but where's
really,
the?
not really.
I don't know. I feel that.
Nah, man, I brought home plenty of bad report cards.
Oh.
That's an investigation. My
Oh, we're talking on another level.
Wow.
It's a whole nother level there. But once again, I am Kevin Mumford with my colleagues Victoria V.A. Jones,
What's going on?
Karsten Height Ferguson,
Yeah.
and that is a wrap. Man, they really stop.
that was funny, y'all.
Oh yeah.
stop
yeah,
this
that
over
was
here.
awesome.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good interview.
Great. Thank
you.
you.
It was
so
fun.
much.
Nah, man. Anytime, y'all. Anytime, it was fun.
Oh, hey. Don't threaten us with a good time. We may do
It
call
was
you
good,
back. Especially if something crazy happens. Oh, so we'll probably have